Imagine sitting down with a cup of tea, the steam curling up as you settle in to hear some life-changing health wisdom from a remarkable man named Dr. William Li. He's not your average physician. He's a pioneer who's spent decades exploring how the food you eat every day can become your body's greatest ally in healing and thriving. With a background rooted in Harvard training and years leading the Angiogenesis Foundation, Dr. Li has uncovered how everyday ingredients, from juicy fruits to crunchy nuts, can transform your health in ways you might never have imagined. Today, you're in for a treat as we dive into a story inspired by his teachings, one that brings his insights to life through a gentleman we'll call Carl, who, at 86 years young, discovered the power of nuts to nourish his body and fend off illness. This isn't just about science. It's about real people, real food, and the kind of wisdom that feels like a warm handshake from a friend. So, grab a comfy seat, and let's journey together into this deliciously practical world of healing through what's on your plate. Picture Carl, a sprightly 86-year-old with a twinkle in his eye and a story that'll make you smile. A few years back, he found himself at a crossroads, feeling the weight of age creeping in, his energy dipping lower than he liked. His daughter, ever the encourager, handed him a book by Dr. William Li, whispering, "Dad, this might just change everything." Carl wasn't one for fads, but something about the idea of food as medicine stuck with him. He started small, adding a handful of walnuts to his morning oatmeal, the nutty aroma mingling with the cinnamon he loved. Dr. Li's wisdom spoke to him. Nuts like walnuts, packed with omega-3 fatty acids, could support his body's natural defenses, even helping to starve cancer by cutting off its blood supply. What do you think you'd do if you heard a simple snack could do that for you? Now, Carl didn't turn into a health guru overnight, and that's what makes his story so relatable. He'd sit on his porch, munching those walnuts, thinking about how Dr. Li explained that your body has 5 key defense systems: angiogenesis, regeneration, microbiome, DNA protection, and immunity. Carl chuckled to himself, imagining tiny soldiers in his bloodstream fueled by nuts, keeping everything in check. Dr. Li's research showed that foods like walnuts don't just fill your belly. They work quietly behind the scenes, balancing blood vessel growth so tumors can't get a foothold. For Carl, it wasn't about memorizing big words. It was about feeling stronger day by day. Have you ever noticed how a small change in your routine can spark something bigger? Let's talk about those nuts for a minute, because they're more than just a crunchy treat. Dr. Li's work highlights how tree nuts, think walnuts, almonds, or pecans, carry compounds that wake up your immune system and soothe inflammation. Imagine biting into a walnut, its rich, earthy flavor bursting on your tongue, knowing it's doing more than satisfying a craving. Carl started pairing his handful with a slice of apple, the crisp sweetness balancing the nutty depth, and he'd tell you it felt like a little gift to himself. Dr. Li encourages this kind of simplicity, showing you that healing doesn't need to be complicated or expensive. What's a snack you love that might double as a health booster? As Carl got into this groove, he couldn't help but share his newfound energy with his buddies at the local coffee shop. "You gotta try these nuts," he'd say, passing around a little bag of almonds like it was a secret treasure. Dr. Li's wisdom isn't just for one person. It's meant to ripple out, touching everyone around you. Carl noticed his joints didn't ache as much, and his doctor even remarked on his steady vitals at his next checkup. "It's not magic," Dr. Li would say. "It's your body responding to the right fuel." Think about it. Could a handful of nuts a day shift something for you or someone you love? Why not give it a whirl and see? One of the beautiful things about Dr. Li's approach is how it fits into your life, no matter where you're starting from. Carl wasn't about to overhaul his whole kitchen. He just added what worked. Beyond nuts, Dr. Li sings the praises of foods like dark chocolate, its velvety richness hiding compounds that support your stem cells, or green tea, steaming and fragrant, protecting your DNA with every sip. Carl took to sipping tea in the afternoons, imagining it washing away years of wear and tear. Dr. Lee's years of study, from Harvard to his global lectures, boil down to this: you've got the power to heal right in your pantry. What's one food you already enjoy that might be secretly working wonders for you? Let's linger on the tea for a moment, because it's a perfect example of Dr. Lee's practical magic. He'd tell you to dunk your tea bag up and down, not just let it sit, to release more of those cancer-fighting molecules. Carl got a kick out of this tip, turning his tea time into a little ritual, the warm mug cradled in his hands as he watched the leaves swirl. It's these small tweaks that make Dr. Lee's wisdom so approachable. You don't need a lab coat to make it work. He's spent decades bridging medicine and nutrition, showing how everyday choices can stack up to big wins. Ever thought about how a tiny habit could add up over time for you? Carl's story isn't just about nuts or tea. It's about rediscovering joy in the little things. Dr. Lee often talks about how food connects you to your body and the people around you. Carl started inviting his grandkids over, roasting almonds with a sprinkle of sea salt, their laughter filling the kitchen as they munched together. Dr. Lee's research backs this up. Nuts can lower your risk of disease recurrence, giving you more moments like these. It's not about fear or restriction. It's about adding life to your years. What's a memory you'd love to create with your favorite people, fueled by good food? Now, you might be wondering how Carl kept this up at 86, and that's where Dr. Lee's real genius shines. He doesn't push a strict diet. He offers a roadmap you can tailor to your tastes. Carl still enjoyed his Sunday pancakes, but he'd toss in some crushed walnuts, the batter sizzling as it hit the griddle. Dr. Lee's book, Eat to Beat Disease, is full of these ideas, showing you how to weave healing foods into what you already love. It's like he's sitting across from you, saying, "Hey, you don't have to give up the good stuff, just make it work for you." What's a dish you could tweak to sneak in some of this wisdom? As we stroll through Carl's journey, let's pause and think about you. Dr. Lee's work isn't just for folks in their 80s. It's for anyone who wants to feel their best. Maybe you're juggling a busy schedule, or maybe you're just curious about what your next meal could do for you. He'd tell you to start small, maybe with a handful of pecans while you're watching TV, their buttery crunch a quiet promise to your body. His years at the Angiogenesis Foundation taught him that food can starve cancer before it grows, and that's a gift you can give yourself every day. What's one step you could take today to join this adventure? Carl's transformation didn't happen in a vacuum. It was a partnership with the wisdom Dr. Lee shares so generously. He'd tell you that your body's defenses are like a garden, and foods like nuts, berries, and greens are the water and sunlight they need. Carl started tossing blueberries into his yogurt, their juicy pop brightening his mornings, and he felt like he was tending that garden with every bite. Dr. Lee's talks, from TED stages to living rooms like yours, remind you that you're not alone in this. Why not grab a friend and try this together? Share your favorite nut combo in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. Let's bring this home with a little kitchen inspiration, because Dr. Lee's wisdom isn't meant to stay on the page. Picture this: a warm bowl of oatmeal, topped with chopped walnuts and a drizzle of honey, the steam carrying that cozy scent right to your nose. Carl swore by this breakfast, saying it kept him full and feisty all morning. Dr. Lee would nod approvingly, noting how the fiber and healthy fats team up to keep your gut happy and your energy steady. You don't need fancy gadgets or rare ingredients. Just what's in your cupboard can start this journey. What's a simple recipe you could try tomorrow to feel that boost? One of the sweetest parts of Carl's story is how it spread beyond him. His neighbors started asking about his secret, and soon they were swapping tips over the fence, a little community of nut lovers blooming. Dr. Lee's whole mission is about this kind of connection, using food to bring people together while healing from the inside out. He's not just a doctor, he's a storyteller who's touched millions with his insights, from New York Times pages to your screen right now. How cool would it be to spark that in your own circle? Maybe pass this video along to someone who'd love it. As we wrap up, let's circle back to Carl, now 86 and thriving, a testament to what Dr. Lee's wisdom can do. He'd tell you it's never too late to start, whether you're 26 or 96, and that every bite is a chance to care for yourself. Dr. Lee's decades of work, from labs to lecture halls, boil down to this. You hold the reins to your health, and it's as simple as a handful of nuts or a sip of tea. So, what's stopping you from taking that first step today? We're in this together, and your story could inspire someone else, just like Carl's did. Here's your nudge to jump in. Try adding some nuts to your day, maybe almonds with your coffee or walnuts in your salad, and see how it feels. Then come back and tell us about it. Hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with your crew. Let's build a community of folks who love food, love life, and want to thrive together. Dr. Lee's wisdom is a gift, and Carl's story shows it works. Now it's your turn to make it yours. Let's keep this journey going, one delicious, healing bite at a time.